my mom was going door to door supporting, trying to get me to places, like fundraising to get me to contests as a kid, Dennis was always a huge supporter of me.
Family was very, very inspirational and great family. His mom, dad, his brother, all of them all supported Macy's quest.
This is my home break. This is Barbers Point, White Plains Beach, Ewa Beach, Hawaii. And I just felt really insecure about myself. A lot of insecurities. I mean, it's hard for me to say that, but yeah, I used to be really insecure. Macy as a young man, wow. I come from a military background family. My father was in the Navy. My roots were kind of like all over the world growing up. And we moved back here, I want to say 86, 87. Was raised your typical little island kid, and fortunate enough that my dad wanted us to try surfing. You know, he used to do it as a kid. I'm just glad that he introduced it to us. And that's where I think my life kind of like took its turn for the best. I love trying to get barreled, but the lineup was just too intense for me. I never felt comfortable in that lineup.
As a teenager, when did you start thinking, I'm getting somewhere, I'm getting some results?
I want to say about 15, 16, I started consistently making finals. You know, I'd get results here and there. Again, we had a heavy crop of guys coming up, like Fred Patachia, we had Jason Tribata, we had Tori Barron, Kala Jones, Bruce and Andy Irons, Roy Powers. We've had a lot of really, really talented surfers in our generation. So coming up was pretty nuts, you know. I started to get a little bit of play, you know. At the time I rode for Quicksilver. Right? When you're winning and you're doing good and you're getting spoiled, you get shown that limelight life, you know, trips and gear and a little bit of money, and you're, wow, I'm making money. I am so, you know, I'm gonna do this. Yeah. When you reach a point, like I said, if you're not the hot commodity, it just, there you go, you're
become
out.
Another number.
Yeah, and you're not that cool kid anymore, and you get prepared for something like that, you know, when you get a lot of shine, and then all of a sudden that shine doesn't come through anymore. You go through a lot of hills and valleys, peaks and valleys. Did get to travel, I did get to see the world, I did get to surf, and I'm still surfing. So I can't really complain, you know.
Any surfers that want to be like?
I've always wanted to be like a Rob or Kelly.
Got to see Macy in his dojo last night. Jiu-jitsu, how has it helped shape the man that you've become today?
Oh, it's totally changed me. I feel 1,000%.
My name is Summer. Macy Mullen. He's obsessed with surfing and jiu-jitsu. Really good guy, family man. All his kids do jiu-jitsu, and he has an amazing wife. That's what I will say.
We're at Trickster Studio. This is my second home, or third, I guess, if the beach is my second. This is a bunch of people hugging each other.
You know, Macy's been one of those guys that every time we go through stuff, he's always more open to learning, but he really puts himself in a sense of at that pedestal for himself that, you know, he's failing, but we always see it as, well, that's the only way you're gonna get better, right? Yeah. So for Macy, it's a struggle, but he's always growing each time, and that's why you see him as a brown belt now. You know, he's getting close to his black belt and whatnot, but for us, we enjoy Macy because of how dedicated he is. You know what I mean?
How long have you been doing jiu-jitsu?
I want to say about like 8, almost 9 years now. My buddy introduced me to my good friend here, Jeremy Nita, that actually runs and owns the school, and he's just showed me the way and taught me the Jedi Force, and it's really changed my life as who I am and how I approach people. It's humbled me as a person, being, kind of judgmental, and this place has totally washed it away from me, I feel like, and it keeps me grounded, and it just makes me respect people in a whole nother way. Vast it's a wide variety of talented individuals, and it's a network, and it's a brotherhood and sisterhood. People that just love to go surfing, but also have other talents to shine. And that's where I'm honored to be here and to have helped mold what Vast has become and be a part of this. I feel like it's like a child, like raising a child. It's not just one person, it's like a team of us.
The core of...
Yeah, the core of it to just spread. It's so funny because when we started, I remember me and Scott, when we were the first two guys running down the beach and the stuff with logos on our boards, people would look at us like, what's this Vast? Like, it's not gonna last. And now look at it, like, it's been over 10 years. Even though you're a nobody, because you can still be that somebody for that someone.
There we go. We'll end on that.